Damn brat, it's an honor for you to catch my eye, but you dare kill my people? Go to hell. Devouring earth thunder. You look like a pig. Who would want you? TRI green flame. TRI green flame slash. You are. Why do you know my Gu family's technique? Hee hee, little Siener, you must have been shocked by my handsome figure. How long has this uncle not brushed his teeth? You say you're my ancestor? Your name is Gu Nanchan? Hee hey, right. Why should I trust you? This? Siener, he indeed is an ancestor of your lineage. Master, why are you here? Now do you believe me, girl? If he's an ancestor, then he must be incredibly strong. Ancestor, please accept Siena's respects. Ha ha, good. See what a good girl our Siena is. Can you let go of me first? Siena, don't worry. With me backing you up, no one can bully you. Even that bastard young master Gu Changge is no exception. Ancestor, is what you said true? You can even handle Gu Changge? Of course, don't worry. With me protecting you, there's no way he can hurt or even kill you. Eh? Is that all? Eh? Isn't that enough? Could it be you? Want me to help you kill that Gu Changge? Of course not. I wonder if Ancestor could help me suppress that guy's cultivation to the same level as mine. No. It's better to suppress him to a level lower than me. Suppress his cultivation. Why? Ancestor, you help me suppress him to the titled Duke phase. I want to give him a beating fair and square. Doesn't Siena hate that little B***starred Gu Changge? Back then, that guy. Ancestor, didn't you get an understanding of things before you came here? There may be some secret behind what happened back then. Gu Changge seems to be hiding spatial talent. Spatial talent. Although the Taoist bone is powerful, but compared to spatial talent it is not a must-have. Like I thought, how could our Gu family have someone from the demonic lineage? Ahaha, so I see. Siena knows it all already. It's good you understand that guy's intentions. Haha. I never expected that the Taichu demonic cult would come in such a menacing manner, blocking off the clan without question. It is said that they are waiting for the young master Gu Changge, and when he arrives, they will decimate the winged clan. The everlasting Gu family is the most mysterious family in the upper realm. It is said that they have existed for a long time, far exceeding other forces. If war breaks out, even if it cannot match the longevity war, it would not lose out in. The young master Changge was attacked by the holy artifact of the winged clan. How should such a grudge be resolved? Destroy the clan. Destroy the clan. Hey, you hear that? Young Master Birdman? The winged clan will be exterminated. Taichu demonic cult, do you guys know who I am? You guys wish to start a war with my winged clan? You're going too far, you will get retribution. Don't rush, the young master hasn't arrived yet. The show is yet to start. Just these aura runes leaking out here, they are all rare. He's coming out, this aura. It's the saint phase. This heavenly thunder is quite relentless. This is his true cultivation. 20-something guy on saint phase. Whoever he has his eyes on, that would be the start of a nightmare. Fuck, you really want to strike me down? Do I look good? You can look as much as you want, I'll be yours sooner or later anyway. What nonsense are you saying? Hurry and get dressed. I'll let you take advantage of me, who cares? The immortal gate will close soon, it was just opened in advance. It will not be so easy to open next time. That is not important anymore. No one knows that you have been in. Yeah. Nobody knows about it except you. What does he mean by that? Don't worry. I won't leak this out. Once bitten, twice shy. I only said that casually. What are you nervous about? I naturally know you won't do that. These are immortal spirits. This is a fee for your hard work, don't think too much, just treat it as me being generous. He risked his life for this, yet he's just giving it to me like this? If only I hadn't said those words back then. Hey, Changge, do you just plan on going out like that? Greetings, young master. Such a big army, together with my puppets, will be enough to sweep away many ancient immortal clans. Plus, I also have the power from my mother's side Taichu demonic cult. The winged clan wishes me dead, come and show me your comedy dance. I'm sure the first elder has come too, he still owes me a favor. As for the ancestor of our Gu family, although I don't know who it is, I have to find a way to get him to help me. Everyone, follow me into the winged clan's land. Changge? If you wanted to fight, then face us honorably. Why did you take our young master as a hostage? Let our young master go. Your young master? Young master, it's this guy here. He said that he wanted to take revenge for his childhood sweetheart. Changge, I'll kill you to take revenge for you, Jing. Young master Yu Xian. Changge, you better return the young master back to us. Those two brainless idiots really match each other. Alright then, I'll return him to you, but you better catch him. Young master! Young master! What's happening to me? The spiritual energy inside my body is running amok. Shit, Changge, what did you do to me? Could it be that? Young master, since conflict has already began, I'll take my men and kill all those from the Feather Clan. Sai, why do you keep saying things like killing an entire clan just like that? You must know how to spare others as well, so we should give them another chance. If they continue to be disobedient, then we'll just have to let them kill each other. Not bad, not bad. Such strategies and actions are definitely befitting that of our Gu family's young master. They're truly family. Even their way of thinking is the same. Ancestor, the Feather Clan probably has a sacred realm expert, right? If he goes in like that. But with how confident that brat looks, I'm guessing that he has something up his sleeves. Listen up, Feather Clan, this is your last chance. Either you surrender or die. Humph, Changge. If it wasn't because of the agreement we originally had with the outside world, we wouldn't have bothered to even fight against a younger brat like you. Do you really think that we, the Feather Clan, are that easy to bully? Do you really think that with such tactics we would be pushed around by you? What utter nonsense! Till now, the Dragon Clan has yet to reply to our request for help. What do they take us for? Shit! If it wasn't for that true dragon plaque that they have, I'm afraid that the only thing that we can do now is to ask our ancestor to return from Seklishan to help us. They're both clans with wings, and yet the Black Eagle clan is far more clever. Kill them! Changge, even if we were to be died together today, you will never be able to taint the prestige of the Feather Clan's name. Pay with your life for killing both Lady Yu Jing and our young master. Die together? I'm afraid that you don't have the ability to make it so. Your cultivation realms aren't Lotho. This'll be perfect for me to test myself, since I've not crossed blades with anyone after breaking through to the next realm. I'll christen my sword with your blood then. Divine weapon! The spinning golden wheel. Sacred treasure. The heaven-piercing ruler. Is this brat trying to face the entire group of experts from the Feather Clan all by himself? With his current cultivation realm, he should not be able to tell that I've hidden myself here? Or am I mistaken? You're a bunch of cowards, sending the younger generations of your clan to face me instead of coming out yourselves. CHANGGE, you bastard! You! Quickly! Summon the ancestor here. You have two choices. Either concede to me, or try in vain to kill me and die by my hands. You've done many terrible things and have manipulated everyone through your tactics. You'll die a painful death for this. I disagree with what you're saying here. Clearly, it was your clan that tried to kill me in order to gain favor with the Dragon Clan. I had managed to see through your plans and foiled it with a plan of my own, so how can you blame me for this now? CHANGGE, my granddaughter died by your hands, and now you've taken away the life of the Feather Clan's young master as well. Have you not done enough? Why are you trying to push us to the brink? If you push me any further, I'll. Despite all that talk, you have no intent to fight me yourself, no, do you? Are you trying to use words to resolve this war between us? You've all cultivated for at least a few thousand years. Yet even with that, your courage has all but gone to shit. Stop wasting my time, why don't you? Just die. You. Stop. Don't fall into this bastard's trap. Since you're not planning to make a move, then I'll do so myself. Young man, don't push your luck. It's the ancestor. Greetings, ancestor. A quasi-sacred realm expert, and at the third rank too. However, our ancestor has awakened. This is great. Now we'll win this fight against them. This time, CHANGGE is definitely dead. Killing my brethren, and ruining our clan grounds. Since I've made an appearance, the Gu family ought to give me an explanation, or else I might accidentally turn you all into dust. Oh. So it's Ancestor Nanshan. I've always admired you since I was young, but you've been in seclusion for more than 10 years now. So I was never able to see you. Gu Nanshan. He was probably around the Silver-Yijian realm. Greetings, ancestor. You little brat. Thank you for the praise, ancestor. After all, you were the one that instructed us to do this, so I'm just doing as I'm told. The Gu family's ancestor, why can't I detect from him any aura of a supreme-grade quasi-sovereign realm? Instead, it feels as though that he has an endless well of power. Is that the ancestor of the Gu family? It doesn't seem as though he's at the quasi-sovereign realm. Could he only be a supreme-grade realm? Maybe the other ancestor of ours will have more of a chance. I'm sure that if I continue staying here, I'll only be adding to your true bliss. So I'll take my leave first. Once I've finished settling all of this, I'll come and look for you. Stare, so you're the ancestor of the Feather Clan? There should be another one that's at the quasi-supreme grade, right? Come out and receive your punishment from me. Receive our punishment from you? The Feather Clan isn't a subordinate of the Gu family. Aren't you afraid of enraging the rest of the ancient immortal clans if you continue acting all haughty and superior like this? What's this? The Gu family's ancestor has also come? I'm afraid that this will be a long and drawn-out war. Acting haughty and superior? Wasn't it the Feather Clan who had tried to kill my Gu family's young master using your divine weapon? The Gu family has never been treated like this since the 1000 years. Why do you think that is? I'll just erase you from this earth first. You brat! Do you see how strong I am? How dare you still try to play tricks on me? I see it, I see it. You're invincible, ancestor. Just amazing. With a slight show of your power, you've already stunned the entire world. He's probably already an incomplete quasi-immortal realm, considering that he's able to show such strength with a simple strike of his. Hey, get the other old bastard out here too. I'll take care of them as well. You bastards! You goddamn bastards! These young brats that have caused such trouble for their ancestors. I need to run. I'll go and hide in the Dragon Clan before he catches up to me. What are you running for? The CHANGGE family. Just one ancestor of theirs is enough to eliminate the entire Feather Clan. I heard my clan say that there are quite a lot of Gu family ancestors. I should have known he had no place here. The ancient immortal clans aren't as strong as they were in the past. How can they withstand him bullying them like this? You should have just submitted to begin with. Why are you regretting your actions now? Are you guys willing to submit or? We are willing to submit to you. We choose to submit to you. Whether it be your servants or slaves, we're willing to accept young Master Changge's orders. All right then, since I have a rather benevolent reputation, I'll give you one more chance. But I will need you to write a declaration of your proof of allegiance to me. Proof of allegiance towards you. Could the young master enlighten us a little further? I can't believe that he'd make the Feather Clan members kill each other. That brat is a bad seed by nature. Sigh. After this battle, Guchang's name will be one that causes immense fear in the cultivation realm. After many hours the immortal gate has appeared. We might be lucky and get an item or a chance to help us become immortals. Quick! We can't lose out on the initiative. Go and fight each other for it. Just keep on fighting for those remnants that I've left behind. I've taken everything that's good already. The ancestor's anger will be upon me soon, but I still need to make use of his strength. Siena's family doesn't support me, so I'll have to think of a way. I've thought of something. Siena, the seventh princess from the Sea Palace is dead because of you. It has been a difficult journey for you all. No, Master, this is something that we should do. Young Master, our swords will always point based on your will. Until the day that the young Master takes over the Gu family, we are willing to sacrifice ourselves to pave the way for the future generations of the Gu family that is to come. Very well. Let's return to the Taoist Immortal Palace. Sovereign Peak. Master, did everything go according to plan? In the past, I could still feel something dangerous emanating from him. But now it's just as plain as a regular person. His cultivation must have progressed even further. With how talented young Master Gu is, I'm afraid that he's already on par with those more powerful than I. Yenji, what a great timing for you to come and see me. I have something that I need you to do for me. Master, please instruct me as you see fit. Sai, there's no need for you to do that. I just need you to help me find the location of a few individuals. There's someone that the young master wishes to find? That's right. They have disappeared from the world for about 10 years. I'll send the information about them to you later. Come. This is the realm-breaking charm. Do be careful whilst on your journey. A realm-breaking charm. That's an extremely rare life-saving treasure. If you were to die, I would be incredibly upset. Master. To give me so many precious charms. Young Master Gu must truly care for me. Master, don't you worry. I shall not let you down. Sai, this used to be the clan territory of the ancient Sun family, but now it's nothing more than ruins. That was bound to happen, as they offended the primordial demonic. UMPH. Don't mention that name. Do you not want to live? What's going on? What just happened? That's the Sea Palace. What are they trying to do? With such a large amount of soldiers? I heard from my senior brother who went to the ancient immortal lands that the Sea Palace's seventh princess died in the ancient immortal lands, and that her death was caused by the Gu family. Do you think they've come here for revenge? Ha ha ha, Sienner, what do you think? Are you satisfied with the treasures inside the Feather Clan's treasury? Sienner, you should really thank your ancestor for helping you obtain so many ancient immortal treasures. Ancestor, you really treat me well, thank you, Ancestor. And teacher, you're amazing as well. Ahahaha. Oh, this child. Welcome back, First Elder and Ancestor. Guchanga, what are you doing here? I'm here to welcome both the First Elder and the Ancestor, as well as to see if Sienna has been diligent in increasing her cultivation. Oh? Sienna's cultivation has increased since we last saw each other. As your brother, that makes me incredibly happy. Bleg. Sienna, are you still blaming me for what happened that day? It was for your own good. When I was your age, I was already venturing out and fighting by myself. Not like you, who couldn't even fight against the princess of the Sea Palace by yourself. Guchanga, stop pretending. Ancestor. Suppress his cultivation. I want to beat him up. If Sienna thinks that she can be arrogant just because the ancestor's around, then that'd waste my kind intentions. It isn't right to depend on others to help you defeat your opponents. Huh! Aren't you embarrassed that you're saying such words? The body of the ancestor from the Feather Clan isn't even cold yet? Ancestor, look at what he's doing. Sienna, although he's a bastard, what he says is... Ancestor. But you promised me. Why are you siding with him now? Haha, I'm doing this for your own good as well. It seems that the grudge between you two isn't as deep as I previously thought. And naturally, I don't wish to see brothers and sisters fighting each other, not to mention that. It appears I'm no longer able to see through that bastard's true strength. If you were to fight against him, I'm afraid that you'd be the one that ends up losing. Sienna, do you know what the Sea Palace is doing now? The Sea Palace? Are they coming to find me to take revenge? You were the one that killed that. You were the cause of that incident, and that person died because of you. I'm sure that you're even more clueless now, and you can't tell if I'm truly trying to help you or harm you. But that's perfectly fine. Arg. That fishy bastard is so annoying. They're even more annoying than Guchanga. I'm here to discuss something with the First Elder. What tricks are you trying to play now? The First Elder has always wished to protect the ancient immortal lands. But with the resurgence of the Immortal Gate, all kinds of experts have started making their way towards it, causing an immense disturbance in the ancient immortal lands. With such a disturbance, the ancient immortal lands will probably be destroyed in the end. Turmoil will only increase with no one ruling over the ancient immortal lands. But isn't this also an opportunity for the Taoist Immortal Palace? You have the gall to say something like this. Who do you think caused all this turmoil and destruction? The cause of it all was you. The Taoist Immortal Palace won't have a hand in any of these faction fights. That's been a rule that's been passed down by the sect since ancient times. Sigh. First Elder, you seem to still owe me a favor though. Sienna is a part of our Gu family, but if the First Elder is really thinking for her, I think you should consider my suggestion. Guchanga. Don't you dare use me to make things difficult for my teacher. You're definitely trying to do something. Are you threatening me? I wouldn't dare to do so. I'm just reminding the First Elder that Sienna's position is still awkward, so I hope that the First Elder will consider things thoroughly. The First Elder has concerns about ruling over the various ancient immortal clans due to your status and position, but I don't have such concerns. Ha ha ha! Look at you! So this is what you're truly plotting? Can you guess what it is that I truly wish to do now? Guchanga, you're so shameless. I'm guessing that the first elder has misinterpreted my words. Ancestor, aren't you going to help me out here? You're not going to just leave it as it is, right? You're too arrogant. With just you alone, how would you be able to rule over all these ancient immortal clans? It's not possible even with your position and status. Leave that problem to me, First Elder. There's no need for you to worry about it. I can agree, but under one condition. You have to swear upon your Taoist heart to never harm Sienna. Also, the entire Gu family has to acknowledge her as a part of the family. Master. Sigh. Why does it seem that everyone close to me bears some form of ill will against me? Will you agree to these conditions or not? To swear upon my Taoist heart. If I do so, I will always be tied down, unable to retaliate. In contrast, the person I've pledged to would still be able to do anything to me, even kill me. First Elder, these conditions are a bit much. Please allow me some time to think about it. This request of mine is very simple. I can understand if you don't wish to agree to it. But if that is so, then this ancient immortal plan that you've thought of. Humph. You never thought that I'd force you to also make a Taoist heart pledge when you first forced me to, now did you? However, since it's Sienna, I don't mind agreeing to such a request. First Elder loves Sienna so much as her teacher that he's even willing to go against the sect rules to protect her. As Sienna's older brother, what problem is there for me to make a Taoist heart pledge? I, Gu CHANGGE, pledge upon my Taoist heart that I will never cause harm to Sienna. I will help her recover her former position in the Gu family. If I fail to do this, I shall die and turn to ash, never to be born again. Taoist Immortal Palace, hand over Gu Sienna. Taoist Immortal Palace, hand over Gu Sienna. I'm afraid that with how many people the Sea Palace has brought with them, conflict will be inevitable. The First Elder has yet to return. What should we do? I'm here. I'll take responsibility for the things that I've done. Junior Sister Sienna. Sea Palace's commander, Hao Miao. This young brat does have some guts, since she knows how to turn herself and so that she can avoid being tortured by us. I can't tell what level of cultivation he's at. Do you know why the seventh princess died? Why did she die? Because her younger brother tried to harm me, and was killed by me. Despite that, she knowingly abetted his actions. That's why she died too. Did you really think that with the Taoist Immortal Palace supporting you, you could do whatever you wanted? I'm just speaking the truth. Then you should pay with your life. How did he come over here? Shit! What are you trying to do? When did he get over here? Aren't you ashamed as an advanced sacred realm cultivator to attack a young girl like this? Is this how the Sea Palace behaves? You are. Gu Chnggg? Young Master Gu, what are you doing? Are you trying to protect her too? What am I doing? Are you still unable to tell? Sienna is my Gu family's child, yet you dare try to harm her? You! For a Gu Sienna that has been exiled from the Gu family, you're willing to antagonize the Sea Palace? I hope that you think about this carefully. Sienna is a precious child of the Gu family. How can we let you bully her? If the Sea Palace insists on attacking my younger sister today, then I shall eradicate you all today. Eradicate us? Ha ha ha! Young Master Gu is far too arrogant. Since you wish to protect this girl, then don't blame me. The Sea King has decreed that we capture Gu Sienna today in order to seek justice for the seventh princess. Seek justice for the seventh princess. With all of you mere pawns? The Sea King? Who the hell is he to decide all this? The will of the primordial beginning, add unto me. The will of the primordial beginning, amplify me. Gu Changge, do you really think that I'm here just for show? No, you're just a mere tool. This is the primordial demonic sex secret technique. I never imagined it being strong enough while Gu Changge against an advanced sacred realm cultivator. If we didn't have the ruins of the ancient city of immortal heavens protecting us, this place would have been turned into ruins. A mere advanced sacred realm cultivator can only amount to this. Since you're here to seek justice, then remember this clearly. In the Taoist immortal palace, my word is justice. Child of the Gu family, don't you dare try to bully us like this. Gu Xiener killed those of the Sea Palace first, and now you're trying to act like a good person and unreasonably prevent us from seeking justice for her actions. Everyone knows that year you had some kind of conflict with that girl, and it was something that brought shame to the Gu family. Gu Changge, are you trying to avoid responsibility for what you did that year by standing up for her now? What happened that year? Why would I not dare to admit it? That was something that I did myself. It had nothing to do with the Gu family. I'll take this opportunity and end this discourse today. I snatched my younger sister's Dao bone due to my youthful folly. I'll just return it to her now. You! This Dao bone originally belonged to Xiener, but I took it from her, thus causing her to be exiled from home. The family and I are all guilty of doing this to her. So I'll take this chance today to return what I owe to her in front of everyone. Xiener, I'm sorry for making you suffer for so long. Gu Changge, stop talking. I already have a new Dao bone, I don't need yours. That's the Dao bone? What a terrifying amount of talent. It can even affect nature itself. That Dao bone is so strong, no wonder he attacked his younger sister then. This piece of Dao bone has finally been returned back to its master. Gu Changge. You! Xiener, don't worry about me. It's merely just digging out a bone. But I know clearly how that feels. You have successfully resolved the Fortune's Chosen's daughter, Gu Xiener's hatred towards you. You have received 8,000 fortune points and 4,000 fate points. As Xiener's older brother, I will repay her for all that she has suffered outside. This is our Gu family's private matter, so there's no need for you all to worry about it. Reincarnation energy. You have master reincarnation energy. What terrifying strength he has to heal such grievous injuries in an instant. It seems that senior brother Gu has more tricks other than that Dao bone up his sleeve. Wasn't he just at the Quasi-God realm before entering the ancient immortal lands? Why does it feel like he's so much stronger than us now? Xiener is our Gu family's pride. What the Sea Palace is doing today is considered as a challenge towards the Gu family in my eyes. Are you prepared to die for it now? So what if you have reincarnation energy? If I hadn't considered the relationship between our two clans, do you really think that an advanced sacred realm cultivator like me would lose out to you? Humph, an advanced sacred realm cultivator. Huh! Ancestor, what do you think? No one from the Sea Palace shall be allowed to leave here today. The Gu family's ancestor? Shit! My king, please protect us. Does the Gu family no longer care about their reputation and face by bullying the old and the young as well? My king, please save me! A useless technique. Ancestor, please wait. What do you want now? I just wanted to remind the ancestor to be careful and not to flatten the entire ancient city of immortal heavens, that's all. Or else the first elder will be angry. Tell me that earlier next time. Don't interrupt me while I'm trying to use a technique. Okay. The Sea Palace has no intentions on becoming enemies with the Gu family. As long as you hand over Gu Xiener. Shut up. Who are you to act up like this in front of the Gu family? 3 days later. If you have something to tell me, just say it already. Gu Changge, what are your motives? Are you trying to trick me again? You dug out your Dao bone just to return it back to me, and now you've been ignoring me for 3 days. What are you trying to do? You're questioning me over this? Gu Xiener, you really disappoint me. Instead of working hard on your cultivation, here you are, wasting your time on useless things. So what? Are you not feeling motivated anymore to cultivate? Then do you need me to be kindly help remove your new Dao bone as well? Stop trying to act like you have good intentions here. Other people may not know you well, but this isn't the first time that I've gotten to know you. You're just a backstabbing, scheming bastard. Gu Xiener. Do you think that because I made that Taoist heart pledge that I can't beat you still? You've gotten braver, haven't you? You should watch out a little more or I might just kick you into the toilet. How dare you? You're the one that needs to be kicked. How childish. Arg. Gu Changge, just you wait. I'll definitely beat you up one day. And that's what happened in the ancient city of immortal heavens. I never thought that Brother Changge would have had such a past. To dig out his Dao bone to return it back to his sister. He probably really loves his younger sister. But, brother, will the Sea Palace start fighting with the Changshengdu family now? Young master, I don't think they will. The Sea Palace doesn't have the courage to fight the Gu family face to face. That's right, unless the Sea King's mind has gone completely insane. The Sea Palace. That bastard. The Sea Palace has never experienced such humiliation in all of these years. My king, as long as you command it, I will gather the elites of our sea people and fight the Changshengdu family to show them how capable we are. We'll let them know that we can't be offended that easily either. My boundless Dharma clone was destroyed with just a single palm of his. Sigh, if we really were to fight the Gu family, I'm afraid. My king, the entire sea is at your disposal, and there are countless clans of the sea that would fight for the glory of serving their clan. A mere ancestor of the Gu family may not be able to rise against the entire strength of our clan. This aura is the ancestor of the Gu family? Celestial Wushuang dynasty. Crown Princess, this is what happened in the ancient immortal city of heavens. Young Master Changge said that whoever tries to take advantage of Gu Xiener, he'll kill their entire clan. Then in front of everyone from the Sea Palace, dug out that piece of Dao bone. All right, you may leave? Yes, ma'am. Changge, what are you thinking? The current you is both like you and unlike you. I'm no longer able to see through you. In my previous life, Xiener ended up dying tragically. But the current you has completely changed from my memories of you. Whether it be how you handled Xiener's issue or my issue, if he had wished to harm me, why would he do all that in the first place? I was too foolish, only now have I realized that. He loves me as well. Whatever. If I'm wrong, then that means that it was my fate for this to happen. From now on, even if I am to fight against all of heaven, I will stand by your side. In my previous life, after leaving the ancient immortal lands, the Sea Palace started to threaten Xiener, and was eradicated by her clan's ancestor, and ended up locking themselves up in their palace for thousands of years. And then, the extreme sky started to descend. That caused individuals from all factions and places to come to the Immortal Academy, with the goal of cultivating the next true immortal. With the appearance of the extreme sky, the ancestors of humanity started to appear as well. According to legends, each time a calamity that would cause the end of the world appears, humanity's ancestors would resurface to save the world. Humanity's ancestors will never die. Instead, they will continuously live on in the reincarnation cycle, in order to save humanity from danger. And once the reincarnation of humanity's ancestor awakens, they will inherit the strength of humanity's ancestor. When that happens, Gu Changge's identity as the inheritor of demonic arts will be exposed. With Gu Changge's strength and status, He's not strong enough to fight against humanity's ancestor, so I need to think of ways to delay his awakening. Pass down this decree. From now on, the celestial Wushuang dynasty will be attempting to create a Wushuang guard. Anyone that has strong talent is free to apply and receive protection from the celestial Wushuang dynasty. Yes, ma'am. The Wushuang guards. They were an ultimate weapon that CHANGGE had asked me to create through the birth and fortune technique. A technique that made soldiers into puppets for killing, and are able to share their health and lives with others that receive damage. If I create them a little earlier, then I'll be able to assist him. The first elder is still too kind. He gave the dragon clan a few days to think of what they'd do for their future. Humph. Instead, they'd been taking advantage of the time to try and convert the other factions onto their side. That's all I have of the dragon clan's news. Alright, hey Ming, now it's your turn to tell us about that divine scripture of yours. That's right, brother, how could you forget to share with us after obtaining something so good? Our alligator clan will definitely remember this favor of yours. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll definitely tell you all. Hick. I don't think the omnipotent supreme monarch would mind, right? Of course I wouldn't mind. I just didn't think that you would generously share that paving way immortal arts to others. This is going to save me a lot of time. The ancient immortal dragon clan. Since you're looking for death, then I shall fulfill your wishes. As for the alligator clan, it's time for you all to meet your master. I've received news from the Black Heavenly Eagle that this divine scripture is amazing. With just 10 days, he was able to break through the bottleneck that he had for 10 years. Ha ha ha, those guys really thought that they could hide from us to cultivate. Our young master is the clever one. With just 2 glasses of wine, he managed to cheat the divine scripture from them. After learning this divine scripture, my cultivation speeds have increased by leaps and bounds. Just where did He Ming get this divine scripture from? Someone's coming. Would you mind sharing with me what made both of you so happy? Who goes there? How dare you try to break into the divine crocodile clan's ancestral land? Gu CHANGGE? Why have you come to our clan? Oh? You recognize me? Then that makes things so much simpler. Call your clan leader out here to welcome your new master. You! Barging into my clan's ancestral lands, arrogantly claiming to be my clan's master. Young Master Gu, are you really someone that's that arrogant and disrespectful of others? Clan leader! I've simply come to take back something of mine. Why are you saying that I'm disrespectful and arrogant? That's reincarnation energy? He's actually the reincarnation Heavenly Emperor's successor? Do you still feel that I'm too arrogant? Obey me and you'll live. So what if you're the successor of the reincarnation Heavenly Emperor? The divine crocodile clan will not submit to you. How can we submit to you? Gu CHANGGE, don't you even dare think about it. Never. How foolish. This is the slave mark? He's able to use the slave mark that easily? The paving way immortal arts controlling effects are almost as good as the slave mark itself. And now, is there still anyone that's unwilling to bow to me? From now on, we are willing to serve the young master as our master. We're willing to serve the young master. Young master, I have some information about the ancient Flying Serpent clan. Do you wish to hear some of it, young master? Oh ho? He's sold out his comrades already? Alright, tell me then. After what happened at the reincarnation platform the last time, the ancient Flying Serpent clan has most likely known something. Recently, they've been gathering forces to their clan, and I'm afraid that it is to prepare themselves for a fight against you. So you're saying that they plan to completely revolt against me? That's right. The entire clan is known for being extremely stubborn. The ancient Flying Serpent clan has been waiting for young Master Gu for a long time. Everyone in our clan has decided to willingly work for the young master and obey your every command. Young master, please lead our clan, strengthen us, and allow us to witness a more prosperous era. They're extremely stubborn? Hee hee. I may be stubborn, but I'm not stupid. I would never make our clan become the next feathered clan. Since young Master Gu has managed to tame the ancient flying serpent clan as well, what are your next orders? Next I shall build an army. With how much commotion Gu Changge is causing, the change in the ancient immortal lands is finally coming to a close. That brat is quite the clever schemer. I believe he planned to take over the entire ancient immortal lands before he even entered this place. I heard that he sent the Taoist Immortal Palace's first elder to the Dragon Clan for peace talks. But for some reason, the Dragon Clan's ancestor fought with the first elder, causing the entire Dragon Clan to be razed to the ground. The Dragon Clan's ancestor was also killed by the first elder, but in light of their past friendship, he spared the rest of the Dragon Clan. Pity that Gu Changge didn't let them go. The Dragon Clan was stubborn and didn't give face to the first elder. They earned their deaths. Clan elder, is Gu Changge really aiming to rule over the ancient immortal land? Even if he doesn't want to, he will probably have to now after everything that has happened. What a terrifying man. I wonder who would win if he were to fight with that older sister of mine? Don't be foolish. Comparing the two would be humiliating her. Your sister's talent is the strongest that we've ever seen. She was born an immortal, or else she wouldn't have been selected by the Humanity Ancestors Palace as their successor. It's just that temper of hers that she's had since she was little. I'm not even a fucking adult. And you want to betroth me to someone? What the fuck are you thinking? You old bastards, you think that I won't beat you up like mobs in a fucking game? Sigh, what did we ever do to suffer like this? Humanity Ancestors Palace. Saintess Zijin has left the heavenly city. She told us to bring word to you. Speak. What did she ask you to tell me? Saintess Zijin said that she has no interest in finding the reincarnation of humanity's ancestor, and said that the Humanity Ancestors Palace has been cheating her. She says that she doesn't want to be a saintess anymore, and that she simply wants to find a man that she's satisfied with to marry. Such ridiculous notions. Once someone joins the Humanity Ancestors Palace, they shall forever belong to this palace. Finding the reincarnation of humanity's ancestor and supporting the ancestor to bring peace to the world is every successor's duty and honor. According to the prophecy, Humanity Ancestor's reincarnation will be born soon. Looks like I'll have to leave this place soon. The inheritor of demonic arts has appeared once again in this era, and will bring terrible calamities along with them. I can find them first and kill them. Stop trying to escort us. Tell that young master of yours to stop chasing my mistress. Our young lady isn't interested in him at all. Monsieur, the young master commanded us to do this. We don't have a choice. Please don't trouble us like this. Zhao Tianxing is such an awful bastard. Why won't he just give up? The young miss has so many suitors in the heavenly city. How can he even dare to think that he'll be able to have a spot amongst them? Monsieur, our young master is the future ruler of the ancient immortal Zhao clan. Aren't you being a bit too harsh on him? That's right. Not to mention that the young master really loves the saintess. That's why he arranged us to escort her, since he's afraid that someone would try something against the saintess whilst you were on your way. Even if he didn't manage to do anything for you, at least he's trying. You're the ones that are trying to scheme something against me. Get lost before I lose my temper. Tell Zhao Tianxing that if he does something like this in the future, even if the only emperor comes, he won't be able to save him from me. I, Wang Zijin, can promise him that. Saintess Zijin, you Haha, since the young miss isn't willing, you should all go. Your mother is a fucking bitch. I really hate it when they try to emotionally blackmail me. Young miss, what is emotional blackmail? About that. To emotionally blackmail someone would be like, for instance, if a guy gives you a flower and invites you to dinner, but insists that because he treated you to dinner and gave you flowers that you must marry him. Would you be willing to do that? Huh? Absolutely not. See, that's right. It's far too little to treat me to just one dinner. He must at least treat me to 10 dinners, or 100 dinners, only then would I agree to marry him. Young miss, you're so knowledgeable, of course. I was once an expert keyboard warrior, after all. In my original world, I was beautiful and I had a family that was well off. But my body was weak and sickly since birth, and I was limited to a living in a hospital room for years on end. I only lived till I was 20. To reincarnate after my death isn't just an opportunity. Now that I've got myself a healthy body, I should be traveling around the world to play. All that bullshit about being the successor of humanity's ancestor, I hardly care for it. Not to mention that in all those female reincarnation stories, there is always a cool, domineering, prince-like demon emperor. But look at me, I only have these brain-dead admirers trying to court me. Bah! All those geniuses are just bullshit, they're all people who lack brains. Young miss, you said that you wanted to find the man of your dreams to marry. Is that true, or were you just saying that to put them off your trail? Of course it isn't true. Your young miss here will become a legendary divine queen. I'll be the one to fight against 3,000 emperors, and my mere presence will affect all 14 continents with just the strength of both these hands. How can someone like that be restricted by love? Wha? Young miss, you're amazing. But young miss, if you leave without saying goodbye like this, saintess choo-choo. Oh, please. If I had told her that I wanted to leave, do you think that she'd have let me? That woman always maintains a cold expression, and always looks as though everyone owes her something. She probably thinks that everyone should grovel at her feet. But I think that Saintess Choo-Choo is a really nice lady. It's just that her personality is too cold and serious, and she always wants to execute her idea of justice. That's right. She's a good person, but what she lacks is a man to keep her in line. To her, apart from that humanity's ancestor, I doubt that she has eyes for any other man. Young miss, look! That's the inner city, boundless heaven right there. I heard that young Master Wushwang is there. Should we go and take a look? Huh? Wang Wushwang? That cheap little brother of mine? I don't want to. I heard that there's a lot of people gathering in the boundless heaven city, and that the Taoist Immortal Palace's successor, who is the top amongst all the young geniuses, is there too. It's you that wants to go there, isn't it? I heard that he has a true immortal physique and is one of the young geniuses. Young Master Gu Chunga's reputation in the boundless heavens can't be compared to anyone else. He's not just the young master of the Changxinggu family, he's also the Taoist Immortal Palace's successor, with the immense backing from the incredible primordial divine sect behind him as well. True immortal physique? Did his father just announce to everyone that his son, CHANGGE, has that physique? A genius with such an immense reputation is always an XP farm for others. He'll die very soon. Not to mention that the name Gu Chunga sounds nothing like what a main character's name should be. According to novel tropes, any name that doesn't have the word fan or ling are not main characters. That means the guy that you're talking about is actually just cannon fodder for the main character, so what's there to be excited over? XP farm? Cannon fodder? You won't understand even if I were to explain it to you. I'm guessing that there's someone here with a ling in their name that was being oppressed by that Gu Chunga, who will soon make their comeback against him. Young miss, don't say that about young Master Chunga. He's someone that had his true foundation injured after fighting against the inheritor of demonic arts, and nearly died in the ancient immortal lands. He's a paragon of righteous virtue. I also heard that young Master CHANGGE is incredibly handsome and otherworldly. That's enough. I'll just go to the city, okay? With how you're talking, people might think that you're his servant girl instead of mine. Child of the Gu family, how dare you try to make the Dragon Clan subservient to you? The Dragon Clan has never bowed to anyone, not even that of true immortals. So how dare you try and rule over the ancient immortal lands? Clan leader, you're quite wrong in that aspect. I'm just a mere junior of everyone here. How would I dare claim to rule over the ancient immortal lands? From the moment the Dragon Clan decided to use their true dragon plaque and ordered the Feathered Clan to attack me, you should have known that I would come to demand justice for what I've suffered. Nonsense! You're the one that brought your troops here to attack my clan, and yet you're trying to portray yourself as righteous here, blaming everything on my clan and ruining their reputation. You deserve to die for this. Haha, clan leader, why are you getting angry over your own embarrassment? Those things have already happened. And since the Dragon Clan refuses to submit to me, then don't blame me for being inhumane for not sparing any of you. Gasp, that is. The ancient wheel of reincarnation. It's not the real Dao weapon. It's just an imitation of the ancient heavenly emperor of reincarnation's Dao weapon. How can that be? Gu Changge has something like this? What is his connection to the ancient heavenly emperor of reincarnation? Damn it! This guy still has that kind of identity. We're in trouble now. Should we just surrender? Were you trying to shake the hearts of my troops by bringing out this weapon? The pride of the Dragon Clan will always remain. We'll die before we submit to anyone. Don't you dare think of making us submit to you. Kill him. A quasi-supreme? Young master, we're here to assist you. You. I see. So you've already surrendered to Gu Changge. You bastards. First Elder, I hope that you'll remember your promise. Clan leader. The Dragon Clan's clan leader has already been defeated. There is no need for you to continue this senseless killing. I can't believe that he used only one strike to suppress the Dragon Clan's clan leader. What a terrifying existence. Thankfully, I surrendered quickly. As someone that's capable of instantly suppressing a quasi-supreme cultivator, I'm afraid that the First Elder's strength far surpasses what I originally believed it to be. The Dragon Clan's clan leader has already been defeated. Surrender. Or die. The strength of our Dragon Clan is gone. We're willing to submit to you. It's always the typical trope of not being convinced till they're faced with a dire situation. Everything has ended, and this battle is won only because of the First Elder. Don't forget the things that you've promised me. As the heir of the Taoist Immortal Palace, to bring peace and stability to the Taoist Immortal Palace is something that I should do. Talking amongst themselves. You're the bastard that doesn't have morals here. Were you trying to drag the Taoist Immortal Palace down with you right from the very beginning? Sa, what are you talking about, First Elder? Don't forget that favor you owe me, though. If there's something that I can't handle in the future, I'll have to rely on you for help. You thick-faced bastard. Leave me alone. I don't want to see you ever again. Why are you blaming me? The system has detected a new Heaven's Fortune's daughter. The Heaven Fortune's daughter hidden identity is the Reincarnator. Reincarnator? Could it be? How interesting. It's nice to see you, my fellow townsman. I'll make sure to cheat you out of everything you have. Young master, we've finished your orders. All those who had revolted in the Dragon Clan have been slain. Good, you've done well. The three great clans being subservient to me would probably cause a lot of orthodox factions to be wary of me. I should let them stay away from the spotlight for a while. But this reincarnator, did they reincarnate here before me or after me? I need to take care of this variable as quickly as possible. If I hadn't seen it for myself, I wouldn't have believed either that this was something that a young man could do. If you look at it from a different perspective, this CHANGGE is even more monstrous than the inheritor of demonic arts. According to the rumors, the inheritor of demonic arts was defeated by him, but till now has still managed to evade detection from anyone. Even if the inheritor of demonic arts managed to kill some of those geniuses, he probably did it sneakily. I suppose he was severely injured by CHANGGE. There's no one amongst the current geniuses that can possibly stand against him. Young master, I'm afraid that you'll have to learn from CHANGGE from now on. You're right that my charisma and tactics aren't on the same level as him, but all of his devious methods and tactics will all simply lose out in front of pure strength. Don't forget that the Wang family still has my older sister too. Your sister, your sister? Is that all you can say? Bring me up whenever you meet an expert? You'll end up becoming just a side character and cannon fodder like this. Have you done anything minutely useful? Aren't you ashamed of yourself for dressing like you have some middle school syndrome like this? HEP. Why are you still so rough after so many years? Didn't the Humanity Ancestors Palace teach you etiquette classes? That women don't behave like this. Wishwang, remember this. There will always be someone stronger than even the strongest person in the world. The three great clans aren't stupid either. With just the identity of the heavenly reincarnation emperor's successor, he would lose his ability to rule over all of the ancient immortal lands. Greetings, young miss. Sister, you mean that? Carefully, I was observing him for quite a while just now. He had other stronger skills hidden up his sleeve that he didn't use. Even I could not tell how strong he is. What a pity, though. I heard that CHANGGE is engaged, or else he'd be a good match for the young miss. It truly is a pity for him to miss such an amazing woman like me. But this fiancé is truly lucky. Young miss, it's rare for you to show such interest in someone. Why don't you try and befriend him? All right then, I'll do as the elder suggested. Huh? What's happening? Didn't she hate pandering to others? You weren't interested in him before you came here. Stop talking. Bring it here, bring it here. These are all expensive treasures, you need to be careful with them. The fortune's chosen daughter has shown interest in master. Your fortune points have been increased by 1,000, and your fate points by 5,000. Huh! That works too, I guess? It seems that my old friend has taken notice and has an interest in me? What can I say? I'm just too charming. I guess she was one of the spectators of that battle just now. If I'm not wrong, the next thing she'd do would be. Young master, the Changxing Wang family has informed us that Wang Wishwang is here to see you, and is waiting by the entrance of the Dragon Island. Oh? They really move fast, that Changxing Wang family. I will meet them at the top of the palace. Yes, young master. She's given me so many fate points just by being interested in me. Her fortune value must be amazing. Then wouldn't she be an amazing cash cow for me to keep on reaping? Everyone, please follow me. Young Master CHANGGE has prepared tea for your arrival already. Young Master, why are you going to meet him whilst looking like this? I'm just afraid that he'd want me after seeing how pretty I am. Sure, you don't understand. It's a problem when you're also born too pretty. I don't want to reveal my identity as the saintess of the humanity's ancestors' palace so quickly. There are too many geniuses in this world that think too highly of themselves and turn out to be completely useless and disinteresting. CHANGGE, don't disappoint me. Everyone, the young master is awaiting for all of you up above. Thank you for bringing us here. Even the guards that they've temporarily stationed here are at the sovereign realm. The Gu family's power is truly extensive. It's no wonder why CHANGGE can do all of this without any fear, but being able to make use of your family's background reasonably is a skill in itself. Greetings, Brother Gu. Brother Wang, don't be so courteous. There's no need for you to be so formal with me. We're currently on the road, so I hope you don't mind the service being a little rough around the edges. Whoa! He looks even more handsome up close. Not to mention that he's so respectful. I'm sure that he's a reasonable person. Oh ho! Would you look at that? That's definitely a face of an antagonist of the story. One look is all you need to know that he isn't a good person. Please take a seat. So why has Brother Wang suddenly paid a visit to us? What else could it be? I saw how Brother Gu suppressed the ancient immortal dragon clan and couldn't help but admire your tactics, so I've come to learn from you. Oh, you're praising me a little too much, Brother Wang. The dragon clan has been oppressing everyone for many years, and have done countless evil deeds. They're simply reaping what they've sown today. Not to mention that I was the one that benefited from all this without doing anything. The Taoist Immortal Palace was the one that planned everything. You should have seen how our first elder struck down the dragon clan as well. I've just been pushed out here as a representative, that's all. Ahem. There's no need for Brother Gu to be so humble, considering that there's no one amongst the younger generation that can rule over the Black Heavenly Eagle clans, besides you. You're speaking too highly of me, Brother Wang. I'm not ruling over them. I've merely used my connections with the Heavenly Emperor of Reincarnation to ask them for help, that's all. And now that the ancient immortal lands have all been united into one, they no longer have any connections with me, and have all returned to their homes. Being capable of saying such terrible words with a straight face, how despicable! SHHH. Young master, you can't say things like that in front of others. And this is? My apologies, Brother Gu. This is my older brother, Wang Zijin. He's always talked freely and honestly like this. I hope that Brother Gu won't misunderstand him. Oh, so it's Brother Wang's older sister. He's my brother. Brother Wang, Miss Wang has a unique presence and aura. Do you think that I wouldn't be able to tell if she's male or female? Name, Wang Zijim, gender, female. 12,000. He's not getting angry despite the fact that I've exposed him like this in front of others. And his observational skills are incredible. He's truly unique for cannon fodder. How intriguing. But even if he's that amazing, he'll never be able to guess that I'm a reincarnator. Ha ha ha. I've heard rumors that Brother Gu is of a true immortal body, and now that I've seen it for myself, I can definitely say that those rumors aren't exaggerations. I am undeserving of such great reputation. You've praised me a little too much, Miss Zijin. Since this is a hard opportunity to come by, and it's with regards to the future of the divine realm, I wish to discuss things a little more in depth with you. Would you be fine with that, Brother Gu? Please speak freely, Miss Zijin. I'm willing to listen to what you have to say. She probably doesn't know all of my details, and as a reincarnator, she probably thinks that all of the geniuses here are simply just stupid morons. It seems that I'll have to perform well this time. I can't let this interest you have in me go to waste like this. Once our relationship has gotten closer, you'll finally understand how detrimental it is to be so interested in a villain. I never would have thought that the young Miss and young Master CHANGGE would be able to talk so merrily like this. It's getting late. Even though Brother Gu's actions don't seem to be orthodox, you're more honest than them. You're so much better than those who simply say that they wish to uphold justice yet do nothing about it. You're thinking too highly of me. Miss Zijin's multiple suggestions have highlighted a new perspective of things for me. Only after meeting Miss Zijin do I regret having not met Miss Zijin earlier. Ha ha ha, it's the same for me as well, Brother Gu. In my opinion, Brother Gu will definitely be able to rise to the top and achieve your goals. Sigh, it's a pity that I didn't get to meet Miss Zijin earlier. Quietly sipping tea. Oh? Is Brother Gu not afraid that your fiancé would hear these words? I, however, don't feel that it's a pity that we've only just met. Why don't we do this? You can dissolve your engagement with your fiancé, and marry me instead. What do you think? Young Miss Sister? Brother Gu, we are both intelligent people. considering that a marriage between the two of is definitely an alliance that would be incredibly strong. Wouldn't everything in the world be easy for us to take then? Miss Zijin, you have to be joking with me. My betrothal was set when I was young by my parents, and even if I wished to agree to your terms, I'm afraid that the faction that's supporting you would not agree to this either. The faction that's supporting me. He's probably not talking about the Wang family. Could he have found out about my identity within such a short time already? Brother Gu, you needn't worry about the faction that's supporting me. They won't be able to stop me. But for you to reject me so openly like this, that truly upsets me. Guards, send someone to keep track of Princess Minkon's movements, and report them to me. Yes, master. As a reincarnator, there are some things about the future that you Minkon would know about. By keeping an eye on her movements, I should be able to deduce some information about what will happen in the future. If Wang Zijin is the Humanity Ancestor Palace's successor, then the fact that she's roaming around should be indicative of the possibility that Humanity's ancestor could be appearing soon. Thankfully, she's a transmigrator, and it seems that she's quite unwilling to be a tool to find the reincarnation of humanity's ancestor. This is quite beneficial for me. Humanity's ancestor and the inheritor of the demonic arts are known to be mortal enemies, and the former has methods that enable them to be able to tell who the inheritor of demonic arts is. Whether I end up replacing them or killing them, they're a variable that I must kill before they even have the chance to grow strong. Crown Princess, the Heavenly Skies Realm's coordinates have been confirmed. The Wushuan Guard has had their candidates selected already, and are preparing for the formation of the second team. Well done, you may leave. According to the memories of my past life, the humanity's ancestor walked right out of the Heavenly Skies Realm. In order to protect CHANGGE, I must take the opportunity and kill them before they have the chance to return to the upper realm. Thankfully, the distance between the Heavenly Skies Realm and the inner city is quite far away. The Humanity Ancestor's palace aren't able to find the reincarnated humanity's ancestor that quickly either. I will need to return to my ancestral lands to receive the Emperor's Chi quickly, so that I can quickly refine the remaining divine spirits that were given to me. That would be the most solid plan. CHANGGE, if you betray me in this life once more, then I'll. Hey Ming, I heard that you've been trying different methods to rid your clan of my slave mark. In order to free yourselves from my control. I wouldn't dare. You wish to be a hero? I was wrong, master. Please don't kill me. Give me another chance. I'll definitely serve you faithfully. Don't worry. I would never kill you. You are the omnipotent Emperor's chosen one, after all. What? How did you know? The omnipotent Emperor has sent me to tell you that as long as you truly believe and think of what you wish, it will definitely happen. Those that have witnessed the truth of it all will be able to witness eternity within reincarnation itself. So you're also that man's believer? That's why you had a familiar aura that I sensed when you first came. The omnipotent Emperor has given you a task. Within 3 months, you need to find 30 young cultivators with great talent, and whom are staunch believers. And then you'll be able to witness his true form once you recite the omnipotent Emperor's name. I understand, Master. Please leave it to me, I shall complete this task faithfully. I'm giving you a huge opportunity by making use of you so heavily, don't disappoint me. Even if I were to die, I, He Ming, will never let the omnipotent Emperor down. Utilizing faith and idolization is way better than threatening them. Even if it's a facade, that's the strength of an idol in someone's life. Remember, the omnipotent Emperor favors you heavily, you should take good note of that. The coming of the eternal darkness, the humanity's ancestor appearing. If everything goes well, I can begin the second step of my next plans. I've remembered it dearly in my heart. He Ming will never let him down. Thank you, Master, for making me realize this. Please take care, Master. The eternal darkness is a calamity that cannot be avoided for most of humanity. But to me, that is an immense opportunity. I cannot let the humanity ancestor ruin such a good opportunity for me. Sovereign Peak. Master, the Sea King has been heavily injured, and has declared that they would seal themselves away in their palace for 10,000 years. I see. You may go. Yes, Master. Mother's birthday feast is drawing close, and she has requested for me to bring Sienna along with me. This would be a good opportunity for me to make contact with the Peach Blossom village that's supporting Sienna. The tragedy that I've prepared for Sienna for such a long time has finally begun. First, Uncle wrote a letter to me, asking me to return home. Honestly, the day that Gu Changge admitted that I was part of the Gu family, I should have realized that this day would come, right, Diqing? They're not even sincere in inviting me back. They're still looking down on me. I'm not going back. I'm definitely not going back. Whoever wants to go back can go back themselves. I'm not going back either way. Oh? You're not going back? Gu Changge? Are you trying to scare me to death by appearing out of the blue like this? Humph. I'm not going back. I'm never going back. That year they chased me out of the Gu family, and now they're simply using a letter to ask me to come back? There's no way I'd do that. Gu Siener, you have so much difficulty just running away due to your weak strength, and you're still trying to test my patience? You really disappoint me. Gu Changge, you're despicable. This isn't fair. Why don't you suppress your cultivation and fight with me? In a true battle, you would have already died. There is no such thing as fairness on a battlefield. Father has written a letter to me, asking me to bring you back to the family. I won't go back. That's your dad, not mine. The one that chased me out that year was him. Gu Siener, are you mistaking something? He ordered me to bring you back, not asked you to accompany me back home. You don't have a choice. Humph. I don't care what you say. I'm not going back. This guy is trying to just take me home forcefully like this. Gu Changge, what are you doing? Put me down. If you continue wriggling around, I'll tie you up and then bring you back to the clan. It's not as though I haven't carried you around like this when we were young. Brother, I can't walk anymore. I'm so hungry and tired. Why the hell did you follow me to the trial grounds then? Stop drooling on my clothes. Can't you carry me in a different way? Shut up. Fuck. Who was the fucker that stepped on me? Ms. Zijin's talent is definitely unparalleled, but Aiki wouldn't be enough to fight openly against the faction that's been supporting you. Stripping his younger sister of her Dao bone in his youth, displaying an incredibly rare void talent once he returned from the lower realm, and now appearing with the heavenly reincarnation Emperor's inheritance in hand. With such amazing observation skills, skillful tactics and intelligence, this Gu Changge is truly unfathomable. It seems that I've underestimated him. Being able to keep your cool with such ease and not show a single weakness, alright, that's enough. It's getting late too. I'll stop bothering Brother Gu then. We'll take our leave. That's right, Brother Gu. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again, right? Wang Zijin's opinion of you has changed, Master. Fortune points, plus 2,000 plus fate points, 500. Of course, we'll definitely meet again. A marriage alliance.